I've had a lot of conversations on Twitter in the last 24 hours about my next video for Childhood Week. I had a plan, which I'll also get to, for the next installment. My plan this week was to have a whole childhood week where I kind of went over the chronology of what I have experienced. So I was kind of using childhood week to tell my followers what I've been through and differentiate between actual lived experience and the subjects that I'm interested in and professionally educated on. I started off on Monday. And so the first one was basically to just go through the odd first decade of my life. We changed religious denominations. I didn't actually even count them, but I want to say it was maybe 5 or 6 different churches in the first 10 years of my life. We wouldn't return to the church. We wouldn't have a chance to say goodbye to friends, the friendships we'd made at the churches. So my plan for my second video was to dive into educational curriculum that we used in homeschool. We used Bob Jones University curriculum. So Google Bob Jones University, racist, sexist, misogynist, politically active nightmare. We used their curriculum, which was historically inaccurate, scientifically inaccurate. And then I was going to talk about my extracurriculars because I was going to regale you with tales of, art classes and drama classes and ballet lessons and piano lessons. But with the exception of ballet, they were all the Christian versions of those things. And so I even had Christian drama class. So my plays were literally like the play you would work on the whole 6 months. You were playing a woman who wrote hymns in the 1800s. And my art teachers were Christian, and you were with the Christian homeschool kids. It was all homeschool kids, and they would be in a church building. My true loves like ballet were used as a weapon against me by one of my parents. The next year of training was always held over my head. I don't know if we're gonna do it. I don't know if we're gonna do ballet next year. Nothing was ever sure. Oh, and I was going to talk about food too, because food was a big deal. We didn't eat any sugar. We didn't add any salt. My parents only bought food from the health food store. So we ate substitute chocolate, which was carob, and that's more common now, but it was not common in the 80s. So kids knew that, those 5 sisters, they are not allowed to have sugar. In addition to all the other rules that we had religiously, we weren't allowed to eat anything with sugar in it of any kind. Nothing with saturated fat, nothing with salt added. Like, we didn't have salt and pepper in the house. No caffeine. So I was actually going to do a whole video about the food piece because it had a moral value. I didn't eat any sugar at all. Like, we made everything with honey. Which is so funny to think about now. So to go back to Monday, while I was making the video, I had a full-on anxiety panic the whole time. I was very triggered talking about all of that stuff. And my sisters kept checking in, like, we don't think you should be doing this. And then when I edited the video, I was laughing. This is kind of funny. When people started DMing me about it, sending me texts about it, saying that they were crying and they were so sorry. Overall, making that video has given me a lot of sadness and anxiety and a little bit of panic here and there. I don't think that I can commit to making the curriculum and the extracurriculars video without having more of those bad feelings. And I think my sisters are right. They were right from the beginning. So I'm not going to make any more childhood week videos. I think that I've told you enough to make you understand the foundation of my life, and knowing what the first decade of my life was like, and the church hopping and the being cut off from all the friends and the school hopping, the isolation. I think you guys understand. I appreciate y'all for listening. Thanks, friends, for watching and for the support and for understanding. It means so much. Be safe and wear your mask and get your vaccinations. And thank you for joining me. Bye-bye.